I've described this as an infomercial, so one of the many questions you're going to have to ask yourself is, what am I selling? My name is Stanley Black and I describe myself as a political artist, but in a left-leaning institution like an art college, I promote the wrong type of politics. Today, I wanted to demonstrate confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is a psychological trick of the mind that affects the way we gather information, interpret information and recall information. It is the mind's natural proclivity to favour data that confirms our already existing beliefs or worldview, and to dismiss evidence and facts that challenge our existing beliefs or worldview. And this includes associating with like-minded people or groups that share our ideological disposition and our way of looking at the world. Now, we all like to think that we are rational creatures, that we consider evidence, analyse the facts objectively and then come to a sound judgment through logic and reason. This is an idea born from the Enlightenment, and it is a fallacy. Scientific psychological studies have shown that instead we are deeply intuitive creatures. We tend to have gut reactions, make snap decisions and then post-rationalise our thinking and behaviours. Because it is embedded deep within the makeup of our minds and the result of evolution, as humans we all suffer from our own personal confirmation bias. Unfortunately, because it is an unconscious mechanism, there is no way to escape this systematic error of reasoning. One of the only ways to counter your own internal confirmation biases is to talk to people who hold opposing views to yourself. It is through the act of disagreement and dialogue that each other's confirmation biases can be highlighted and checked. I decided to conduct my own empirical research by surveying my fellow colleagues of the 2019 graduating class of MFA Fine Arts at Wimbledon College of Arts with a political compass test. A political compass test is a series of about 30 propositions. The participants are asked if they agree or disagree with the statements and how strongly. The test covers a range of economic, social and political issues. The results are then correlated and the data is presented in the form of a graph. The graph looks a little bit like this. On your x-axis you have your normal left and right wings. The y-axis is a social scale with authoritarianism at the top and liberalism at the bottom. The left and right wings are an economic scale, so if you believe in a large state with a redistribution of wealth for a high level of taxation, you would be more towards the left end of the scale. However, if you're more comfortable with a free market approach, which inevitably leads to lower taxation but a smaller social safety net, you would be in the right hand of the graph. The social scale denotes your views on the balance between individual and state power. Liberalism is the idea that people should be free to do what they want to do without government intervention. Being towards the authoritarian end doesn't mean you yourself are an authoritarian, it just means that you're more comfortable with authority and happier with the state getting involved in certain social affairs for the betterment of society as a whole, even if it means a slight loss of personal freedom. Of course it ain't.